Hi, this is Majinoni, and here's my review for The Amazing Spider-Man 642. There's going to be some spoilers, so if you haven't read your book, come back later. I'd like to first start off with something positive about the book. I really like the cover. I think there's a lot of interesting pictures and character drawings in here. If you add whatever's supposed to be on the side, I even think that this could be even a poster-worthy pick the scene. I wouldn't buy it, but I'm just saying because it could still be poster worthy. And now, on with the what I think about the book. First of all, I'd like to say the art is just god awful. Let me see here if I can find out who did it. Let's see, it's Paul Azaceta or something like that. So, yeah, his art is horrible. And Mark Waid surprisingly wrote this. Mark Waid's usually a pretty good writer, and I think he's got an interesting concept. It's just everything around the concept is to me, it's laughable. And I remember when I was at my comic shop and I was talking it over, and somebody mentioned a certain scene at the end, and that's when I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I quickly went to the book, and I was like, oh, jeez, this is like a joke or something. Anyways, let's get on with the story here. Now, we're at the abandoned Craven, the mansion, and all these villains are being invited in. Now, I don't know who the mystery man is, but basically what he did was he gathered a bunch of villains together, and he promised them, upgrades, purging of the criminal records, and all this other stuff, as long as you bring the baby of Norman Osborn to whoever this person is. Now, one thing I'll say they did smart this time is it wasn't the fact that, okay, if one of you brings the child, then one of you will succeed. What they did this time is just bring the child, and then this is what you get. So I think this way, you get villains have a common goal to work together, and it just boggles my mind why somebody hasn't thought of that more often. Anyways, and personally, I also think all you really need is the Spot. I mean, think about what the Spot's power is. In and out, and he's done. He got the kid, no big deal. Anyways, let's get on with it. So, we have here is Peter. He's trying to, obviously he can't get work. He's got no money, so he's trying to sell his camera. Betty Brant pretty much stops him. Says, well, look, you're not going to get money here. Let me take you to eBay or something like that. We'll get it sold that way. But, he mentions, I got a date. I don't know if it's a date or, I got rent, blah, blah, blah. And so she gives him $50. So he's happy. So he goes home. On his way home, he's basically freaking out. Not really freaking out, but he's like, I can't even get work. Every time I try to go someplace for an interview, there's always a super villain that, interferes. When he gets home, he finds out that basically all of his clothes is being sold, and to pay for rent. And the only thing he has left is his sweater, and it's the middle of summer and it's hot. So he goes anyways. He puts on the sweater. He goes to his date. And he's at the surprise coffee bean place, and he meets his date, what's her name, Carly, and, yeah, that's aside, because I'm just so disappointed with this art. It's just really bad. It's not even super heroic or anything like that. So, who does he happen to meet at this place? It's Harry and Mary Jane. I mean, it's like... So anyways, Mary Jane's doing her best to embarrass Peter, telling him all these old stories, and, when they go off, she basically says, I really like her, she's really good, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, you like her, but yet you're throwing Peter under the bus. Anyways, right, Peter's spider sense tingles, and sure enough, who's coming? What's her name? That girl that, Lily, who, was dating Harry and then had Norman's baby. So she comes crashing through, looking for Harry, and then she's obviously pregnant. Chaos ensues. Peter changes, and supervillains come through the the woodwork to get her. Now, she's about to deliver right when familiar tentacles come. And what's kind of funny is, they're wondering if there's a doctor in the house, and there's Dr. Ock, and he's oh, well, excuse me, but I am a doctor. Oh, and I was like, did you really have to do that? I mean, the sad thing is you can see the, Mark Waid and the editors and stuff like that patting themselves on the back with this idea here. It's, they probably thought this is pure brilliance. So, Doc Ock is trying to deliver the baby while, they're basically battling it out. And, Spider-Man pretty much gets taken care of. And, the baby's delivered, and, they have a boy, and that's where it basically ends. Now, I'm only hoping that the rest of this actually picks up, because, I can see where this could go. I mean, this could actually be an interesting storyline, but, number one, the art is just so bad. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can stomach it. And two, the way they did some of this stuff, with Doc Ock coming in, it's like really corny and stupid. So I'm just hoping that they can kick itself into gear, get a little bit more serious, and then we'll see some really good supervillain battling. If you have any comments or questions, just let me know. Subscribe to the channel, rate the video up or down, let me know what you think, and tell me what you think of this. Do you think it's fair, like not really fair, I guess you could say. Do you think it's ironic how Norman's baby is now being targeted, while, considering he took Mary Jane's baby, Peter's baby? Let me know. Subscribe to the channel, and like I said, I'll have more videos up probably tomorrow. So until next time.